Hey guys, back again. So I'm just gonna play with this motor some more and not rant and talk so much this time. This is my battery bank. These are just ordinary lead acid, sealed lead acid batteries that I ordered from Battery Mart online. That's a 36 volt battery bank, but it's not a really big battery bank. You see, it's not much bigger than the size of my hand, so it's not really as big as it looks on camera. Anyways, this was a Skilsaw electric circular saw. This was made to run on 120 volts AC. I've got it running now on DC. And let's see. That goes here. I'm trying to figure out where my brush is supposed to, where I'm supposed to connect to here. Okay, yeah, I think these two is my, there's my high impedance and my low impedance coil right there. So I'm just gonna run this on this low impedance starting coil, and the thing about this is gonna throw a lot of sparks, but there's hardly any current going through because I'm gonna have my finger right here on this connection here, and so let's see what this does without further ado. Wow. All right. So it's working, but I'm burning a brush there or something that's slowing it down. But it's right there. It's pretty loud too. Sounds like someone building a house. And it looked like it had a pretty good bit of torque too. So I'm surprised that the my homemade drive wheel didn't break, because it's got JB Weld holding it together. So I'm very impressed with the JB Weld. Congratulations, JB Weld. You have a superior product. I guess it's about 5,000 psi. Holding that, it's a drive disc made out of wood that if you can see under there, I don't guess there's enough light in there to see, but this is the motor right here, and I made a custom bearing on there. And yeah, it's just too dark to see under there. I'll get some better lighting behind there. Let's run this motor again. I just want to film these sparks because they're kind of cool, and I know it's entertaining. I guess maybe I'm a little bit of a pyromaniac, but I'm not going to set any buildings on fire, nothing like that. I'm not an arsonist. I just like fireworks. It's an American thing. We like fire. I'm holding this with my hand. See, and I broke the current. There was no arc there, but there was a lot of fire coming out of the brushes, out of the commutator region. So anyways, it's designed to do that, but the heating is a problem. The heating is localized in that one spot. But that's the only problem I have to resolve with that. But we know that that's just the adjusted neutral plane with the brush. So I can resolve that. Now I'm going to try the high impedance, the overdrive coil. So that would be that. Now I had a huge back spark. See, that was a very huge back EMF spark there. That is the generator coil to go to charge. I guess I'll have like a second battery to charge. So that's the basic idea with this motor. Is it's going to be driving up the hill with that high power thing going, and preferably with not quite so much sparking or anything like that, but with all that excess energy. And then that back spark from the other coil, even though it's not impeding the forward motion of the motor, it does appear to be generating that high voltage arc there. So so we got coil number one, coil number two, and or you could have just like two rotors. You have a motor and a generator on the same shaft, and you don't have there's no load between them. You can't have a belt between them. I mean, I guess you could, but that's just going to add load and drag to it. When they're on the same shaft or they're part of the same machine, then it's much easier to eliminate the drag, and especially the countermotive forces of the magnetic induction versus the electric induction. If you keep those forces pretty much parallel, they don't really interfere with each other, because your maximum induction's at right angles. So let's run it again on the high coil. Wow. Well, let's see. I'm gonna cut it on here and just see. We'll let it burn up for a minute. Woo! There it goes. Didn't even want to turn that time. Let's see. Yeah, I think something burned out on there already. Wow. Well, that was neat. A lot of sparks. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.